the overtime lap. Actually, this race would wrap up at lap 314, 312 advertised. Excuse me, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. restarted second. It was Ryan Newman, Stenhouse Jr., Truex Jr., Kyle Larson fourth, Kyle Busch fifth. So they're coming around, getting to the overtime line, and that dog stretch area, or the dog leg, is crazy because it's a super wide, almost a third straightaway out there. Super wide, and you're getting 4 wides and sometimes 5 wides. And Kyle Larson found some space to try to get past that 31 car, got clipped a little in the back by the 17 car, sent him fishtailing a little bit, couldn't get the job done. And what's crazy about that dog leg is that it's super wide and then it gets super narrow right as you get into the entrance of the back straightaway. So you got to get in there, back in line, because that wall is approaching pretty quickly. It's a little slant right there, diagonal, that wall right there. The 42 unsuccessful getting past the 31 car, and here we are to the overtime line, and it was successful. And man, oh man, you gotta be kidding me, man. White flag in the air, lap 313, lap 314 seals the deal with a crazy restart, and Ryan Newman wins at Phoenix with that 31 car. First win for RCR since 2013, Richard Childress Racing. In fact, the last person to win a race for RCR was in Phoenix at 2013, the driver Kevin Harvick. So there you go. And I had to give it a post-race burnout rating of a B+. And here's the question, another question I got to ask here is, who saw this coming? My goodness, you had a green-white checkered, some beat-up tires, fuel maybe half and half, so-so, but you got 3 quick laps, green-white checkered finish, and they took the risk and wind up getting a win for the driver of the 31. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, you can't just watch the last couple of laps, because if you saw this race from start to finish, you kind of had a feeling who was going to win. It was going to be, if you get a good lead at the beginning of the race, maybe you lose the lead, maybe you can get back up there. But usually if you watch a lot of, you get that one guy that has a good solid lead at the tail end of that race, in this case the end, stage 3, and things happen, and that's sports in general. You never know what's going to happen. So there it is. Now the finishing order for the Camping World 500. Ryan Newman for the win. Kyle Larson comes in second. Kyle Busch third. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. fourth. And Brad Keselowski comes in fifth. That's the 31, 42, 18, 7, and the 2. Most laps led, Kyle Busch leading 114. Chase Elliott led 105. And Joe Logano, the pole setter, he led 82 laps. He would wind up finishing in 31st. Kevin Harvick would wind up finishing in 6th. And Dale Jr. 14th. And that was it. Motorsportsradio.net race info. 15 lead changes, 8 cautions, fastest lap 132.729 miles per hour, best lap 27.123 seconds, 312 advertised laps, 314 actual with the overtime, which means stages 1 and 2, 75 laps each, and stage 3, which was originally 162 laps, with the extra 2 laps, stage 3 was 164. The next stop on the West Coast swing is Auto Club Speedway from Fontana, California. That's Sunday at TV coverage starting at 3 o'clock. Race start time at 3:30. So I'll let you know about that. And then the week after that, we get our first short track racing coming up on April 2nd for the Cup Series, April 1st for the trucks, as action heads to Martinsville. So one stop in California, and then coming back to the East Coast. All right, thank you for tuning in. This is the home of Motorsports Radio, motorsportsradio.net.